Alright guys, so here's another update, another video on the drain project in the new shop. Right before I get started, I seen somebody left a comment about the new light here, and I think it said, can you please demo the new light in the next video? And other than showing you know, it lighting up this area right here very well, you know, it'll be a minute probably before I get to use it on a vehicle, but as soon as I do, I will make a video on that, because I really, you know, I just now got it, but I really do like it. Notice these right here are actually heat sinks. I mean, this thing's actually warm right now, and that's the thing is, you know, LEDs, they'll say, and they do run cooler compared to, they run a lot cooler compared to, you know, the halogen equivalent. So, you know, I can put my hand on this and it's not burning my hand, but it's hot. But that's why I like it. It's got these aluminum heat sinks or whatever to disperse the heat out, and that'll make your lights last longer. But anyways, that's how you know you've got some powerful LEDs, is when they're putting out some heat. So like I said, this thing says 7,000 lumens, and I believe it. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but I mean, this thing is really bright, and I'm interested to see, you know, what it'll do when you've got it, when you're doing paint correction or something, and you know, or anything else for that matter, and you're shining on a vehicle. But so obviously right now we're putting down the concrete. Finally, it's about 44 degrees here in Tennessee, north of Nashville. So let me turn this heater off for a second. I don't know if y'all can hear me. So it's about 44 degrees here. That's outside. What's my temperature in here? So it's 51.4 degrees at the floor. That's down here. As you know, heat rises. So if it's 51 down here, the reason I want to know what the temperature is at the floor is because that's what matters in this case as far as concrete goes. So you know, 51 degrees is what we're sitting at floor level. So that's what the concrete, that's what the conditions are inside here anyways. For right now, I've stopped right there short of the door, and like I said, I wanted to get this in here done first, the most important part, and then I do plan on going a couple of feet past the door, as you can see, right from here to over in here. Well, actually a little further over in here, it kind of slopes down, but that's concrete. So I've got plenty left, so I'll end up doing that. And then all this looks like a mess right now, but like I said, I'm going to be bringing in dump truck loads of concrete, possibly crushed gravel, which I think he said is like 2 to 3 inches in size. And originally I was told that the dump truck load of the crushed up concrete was going to be $175 delivered here, and I think the place that, you know, he had to go get it from is in Gallatin, which is, you know, 45 minutes from here. So normally, you know, that would be like $100 just in the fuel cost in driving. So that's only $75 for a you know, 22 tons roughly of you know, crushed up concrete that's, you know, like you said, 2 to 3 inches in diameter. So that's, you know, that's fairly big size gravel. But I was going to use it for filler. I was going to put it on the bottom to build up thickness, and then put that crush and run on the top, and it would pack down and make it a smoother surface to drive on. So so he told me last night that now it's $250, that it's $150 for the load and $100 to drive it here. So, and then it's, I want to say maybe $350 for a load of crush and run. So then, you know, I'm going to think about it, but I would, because a load of the gravel that's out there, the little 1/4 inch stuff, you know, your common gravel size is like $550 a load, and we've got a rock quarry that's literally 10 minutes up the road from me here, so you're not going to get it much cheaper as far as costs. Now, you know, I do have a big trailer and a 1-ton truck that I can use, and of course I could go there and get it, and they'll charge you per ton. Only thing is even if I rent a skid loader, that trailer is got sides on it, and so I wouldn't be able to come from the side and scoop the gravel off. So I would end up having to, you know, one of us shoveling the gravel into the bucket of the skid loader, and it wouldn't be near as efficient as having a dump truck load dumped out and then me being able to just go scoop it up and run it and dump it and spread it out. So, you know, it's just weighing it out of time versus money. But I can tell you I've spent more money on this project than I thought I would already, but that's usually how it goes. You run into stuff that you just don't see coming when you're doing stuff that you don't do every day. And you know, you can even, you know, I looked up YouTube videos and stuff and thought I had it pretty well figured out, but then again, my situation, I'm doing it. I didn't find a video, you know, I didn't copy someone. I didn't find a video that is doing exactly what I'm doing. I couldn't find one doing exactly what I'm doing as far as like having this 12 by 12 catch basin and putting a sump pump in it that would cut on and off automatically, and having it reduced down to 3/4 inch pipe and pump out, and then, you know, and running one of those 6-inch drains in line. I just went ahead and did that because I actually, yeah, I mean, I was going to have to hook another section of pipe up there anyway, so I figured why not. But at one point I was going to put another one somewhere in here, another one of those 6-inch round drains. And well, originally I was going to, I've said it in videos before, I was going to come back and put one back here where the rear of the vehicle would have been, but I don't think it would have been necessary, to be honest with you. If I was going to have ran another drain, it would probably need to cut over that way or even this way, because, you know, if I want to have a vehicle over here, and, you know, if I want to be washing one over here for some reason, then if I would have had a drain running out here, you know, that could have been cool. But like I said, it's not necessary. I'm just happy that there's going to be a drain period in here. It's much better than not. So it's a place, like I said, the floor is not, it wasn't designed and sloped, you know, like if I built a garage right now, I would have it all slightly sloped from the walls towards sloped down into the center, just ever so slightly, you know, instead of it being perfectly level. Or definitely, you know, like this one's got it's got a low spot back here where water will want to settle. I think the low spot's somewhere in here, which is why I wanted to put this right here. But yeah, if I was going to build one, then the way I would want to do it is, you know, All right, I apologize. So my phone died. I'm thinking that I should be able to edit this on my phone and splice the two videos together for y'all. But yeah, all I was talking about, I just looked back, all I was talking about was if I was gonna build one that, you know, I would I would definitely have sufficient drainage. That's one thing that you know, I've thought about multiple times. I actually back before my wreck about 5 years ago was actually about to build a shop that would have been bigger than this. It would have been, this is from that wall down to that wall is just shy of, I think it's 90 foot. It's not a full 100 foot. And then from this wall to over here is like 25. The shop I was wanting to build would have been 40 wide, and then it would have been 100 long. And I was definitely planning on putting drains in it. You know, I was going to have really a drain go throughout probably the whole length of the building, or at least somewhere in the back, because then I was going to build a loft, have a bathroom and stuff downstairs, and then a loft upstairs. But anyways, yeah, I mean, this is where I'm at right now, and I'm hoping this concrete will, you know, harden up and cure in the next few days. It's supposed to be about 44 again tomorrow. Now it's going to drop down to freezing tonight, and then tomorrow night it'll drop down to freezing, I think, and then it's going to, I believe it's going to get colder. I know it's going to get colder. I don't know if it's the next night or the night after that. I know we're going to get down into like 11 degrees a few nights from now. So hopefully it hardens up majority of the way for that. This is supposed to be semi-fast setting. So, but I did mix it to where it had a fair amount of water in it. So we'll see. But one thing's for sure is that I won't be driving on it or doing anything on it until it's ready, because I don't want to crack it and have to do all that. One more thing before I go is I believe somebody asked if I was planning on putting epoxy down or something on the floor. If I'm thinking right, we're talking about the same thing. What I'm talking about is, I guess in my other video I was calling it a coating. You know, it's like a thick paint or something that's meant to put on concrete floors. And I've seen some before, garages that I've been in, that it was like white and it had like specks of gray and black in it, and I really liked it. So that's probably something I would do, and it would help brighten up the place and just make it look better. So yeah, that is something I plan on doing in the future, along with wanting to put a roll-up door here, and I want it to be taller and wider, because as of right now I can't get a dually in here, and I couldn't really get anything lifted in here. So, you know, your cars and your average size SUVs and, you know, stock trucks, you know, majority of stuff I can get in here right now. But you know, I do want to put a roll-up door on, and if I was going to do it, then really I want to widen it and make it taller. So, but anyways, guys, y'all keep leaving comments down below. Like I said, I definitely enjoy reading them. I'm going to try once again tonight to respond to some of y'all. Oh, one quick thing I need to say, I probably need to make a separate video on it, but I completely forgot about the Multi-X thing. I've been so busy that I forgot about it. I did see the comments that people were leaving, and for some reason I don't know, I forgot. But really all that's done is give people more time, you know, to leave a comment about it. Hadn't been a whole lot of people do it, I don't believe. So here soon we'll pick a winner for that. And like I said, I'll get in touch with you and figure out a way for you to email me your address and phone number and stuff. So and then I'll ship that out to you. But other than that, guys, till the next one, y'all either be good or be good at